So about a year ago, I made a video about the DALL-E AI image generator, and I started off by showing what DALL-E 1 could make
It's literally just a woman like breastfeeding with the lemonade.
versus what DALL-E 2 could make.
Yo!
My
Yes!
God! Holy
Yes!
shit!
And as you can see, the differences are night and day. And when I was making that video, DALL-E 2 was the best image generator at the time. I know there are a lot of other apps out right now and other programs like Stable Diffusion, but DALL-E 2 was what everyone was trying to copy. Now I think it's actually regressed because here's what it gave me after I looked up picture of Cartman in the woods. Fast forward to now, and they're starting to roll out DALL-E 3, and to put into perspective how good DALL-E 3 is, DALL-E 1 is this, DALL-E 2 is this, and DALL-E 3 is this. But over the past 48 hours or so, Bing AI, which is powered by DALL-E 3, has basically made 99% of all prompts against the rules. Earlier in the week, I was able to make pictures of Guy Fieri and Rick Ross doing just about anything. These look like pictures Guy Fieri never wanted to get out, and yet, why wouldn't he? If I was a celebrity, I would be making pictures like this of myself and telling people they're real. It's not hurting anyone. It's also a little funny. And it's not just him. I was able to make Lana Del Rey smoking with a fucking chimpanzee, hanging out with Sailor Moon. Realistically, unless I told you something, this could pass off as a real photo. And I made so many of these, and they're all up on my TikTok. Like I said, over the past 24 to 48 hours, they basically made it impossible to generate anything like this, unless it was already generated for you. An example would be on this new Bing account I made because I thought it had something to do with my account, but on this account, I can only generate images of Guy Fieri and Rick Ross playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And for some reason, it never gets Rick Ross right. It'll get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards right, it'll give Rick Ross the Yu-Gi hair, it'll even give Guy the Yu-Gi hair, but for some reason, it will never give me Rick Ross as good as the other prompts I've used. But either way, if I change this prompt in any way, I get this message saying it's unsafe and against the rules. And yes, I can make stupid little images like a kid eating a watermelon, but like I mentioned in this TikTok I made, this picture right here, it will not let me make this again. I can type Guy Fieri as Venom, but the 4 options it gives me are nothing compared to the prompt I gave it. And yes, I am gatekeeping the sauce because me and Dylan Shoemaker, Dylan Stefanski, Sylvester Stallone don't want to give out the sauce because we don't want you to get lost in it. But just know that for my prompt, for it to be able to make this, I only added the type of photo I wanted and how it was taken. Nothing against the rules, but that's what was changed. You can probably finesse it and try and use other words that match the type of photo it is, but it's literally like the saying, less is more. Like for this one with the polar bears, I didn't ask for 2 of them, I didn't ask them to be sitting down. AI took my prompt and fucking slam dunked the fuck out of it. But now for some reason, it's gone to shit. And I can try and use DALL-E 3 from their actual website, but they want $20 a month. And unless you're making money off this, which is actually dumb in my opinion, if you're an artist or whatever, or even if you're not, and you use this generator to make art and then you're selling it, you're a dirtbag. Image generators should be used for what me and Dylan and a lot of other people do. To make funny pictures that we're not trying to pass off as real, but we just want a good little laugh about and want others to enjoy the good little laugh also. But you guys just gone and fucked it up. Now I can't even make a cheeseburger. A fucking cheeseburger. What? And I looked on Reddit because I thought it was maybe the fact that Guy Fieri was famous, but other people aren't even able to generate normal things a normal person would think of. Like, okay, maybe it doesn't want Guy Fieri smoking a fucking bong with Bigfoot, but there's nothing wrong with this guy's prompt. At least some of them. If you look through some of the replies, there's like some people saying, I wanted a dying addicting girl, and people are like, well, that's obviously against the rules, and the guy's like, well, I like the design. Never mind, I think I know why they put restrictions. But to end this video, there are a few pictures I wasn't able to show on TikTok because they went against their rules. So here's a montage of Guy Fieri and Lana Del Rey smoking with animals and doing other various activities to music that won't get my video taken down.